Hey guys, it's Tony here. So look at this, Bitcoin. It is below our weekly EMA ribbon, meaning that we are in a bull market right over here. But not only Bitcoin, we also have Ethereum, which is also below the EMA ribbon, almost following Bitcoin, and it is also very bearish. But despite all of that, we have the whole entire crypto fear and greed index rising. Right now, it is in fact at 24, and you guys know that 3 days ago it was at 12 and 11 and 13. And those big levels. I want to talk about why it rose and what could we be seeing in the future. I want to talk about all that and more in this video, so leave a like down below, and this is crypto for you. So as I said, crypto fear and greed index is right now at 24, saying the crypto fear is actually getting less. There's less fear in the market now than it was before. And you guys can see that because Bitcoin actually started rising. Everybody's becoming hopeful again because of this little tiny pump. Now, I talked about this pump in my previous video. Go watch that video. It talked about how the resistance that we have to break, and if we get rejected, we could be falling down again. And since there's less fear in the market right now, we could in fact be seeing people getting bullish on Bitcoin and crypto because of this small pump. Not only on Bitcoin, but Ethereum also has this level, and actually on the daily time frame you can see this pump is more like a sideways movement, but this sideways movement and this Bitcoin pump is causing people to actually become bullish again, just like we were doing right over here at January 9th, and just like we were doing right over here at December 12th. You guys can see that if we go back to the crypto fear and greed and I go to 3 months to show you the data, on January 9th the crypto fear and greed fell like crazy, and that is because on January 9th we had our dump right over here, and as soon as we stopped, people actually dropped down, and we got a super bearish candle right over here because we stopped and they thought we're going to keep falling down. But guess what? We started pumping up, and that is why the crypto fear and greed index rose right over here. It rose to 23 and stayed like this until January 20th. And since we fell down on January 20th, that's because we have this huge massive dump right over here, and people realize that we're getting rejected off this daily EMA ribbon on the Bitcoin chart, and everything became bearish again. We dumped down and same thing happened. We had a very low crypto fear and greed, and it rose as soon as we started pumping and we started going up. But right now, like I said already, we could either break through this resistance line or get rejected. If we get rejected, the crypto fear and greed index is going to fall again. But if we actually break through, then we will actually be seeing a pump up to the target of my falling wedge on the Bitcoin chart. We can draw like this, and we can draw the bottom line like that. You can see that this triangle takes us to 69,000. So if this crypto fear and greed rises, it keeps rising, people could start getting greedy and greedier and greedier, and they could start thinking that we're going to be going up. Now, if this happens and we break out of the target, we of course have to see if we get rejected off of this DMA ribbon. So this could be a fake out. People also became very bullish right after the Fed press conference was held, January 25 to 26. That is when it rose up to 23, and this might have been because they now know a bunch of answers to a bunch of questions. They were wondering how much the raising interest rates would be, how bad is inflation, what will the Fed be doing. They were wondering all that, and they probably feared the most, which is why the fear was very low. I mean, yeah, it was very high fear. And now fear has actually went down since they know how much the interest rates will be risen, how much we will have a taper, how long we will have the taper, and stuff like that. Now they know, which is why this rose. Now, unlike Bitcoin, Ethereum does actually not have a falling wedge, which is very, very interesting. It's a little bit different. We can draw a line showing that there used to be a falling wedge. We can draw it like this with our resistance line and a support line like this, showing that we already broke down below this EMA ribbon. So it is a little bit different than Bitcoin because it has no pattern. It is below a huge resistance line that it just broke, and so in order for it to actually become bullish, we have to break above this resistance and ultimately break above the EMA ribbon, just like Bitcoin. But the crypto fear and greed index is rising, meaning people are starting to think that we will be bullish again. And usually when this happens, we have to see either a break up or a rejection and we fall back down. So everything's going according to plan. Bitcoin has to break above the EMA ribbon, the crypto fear and greed index is going up, and what we have have to do is either wait for Bitcoin to break above it or see that Bitcoin get rejected and it falls down farther. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you leave a like down below, subscribe. If you haven't already, don't forget to click that post notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay warm, stay safe. Bye!